Hello.
Hi.
Oh yeah, I forgot a battery for my guitar because I haven't played a real show in a long time. Sound man took care of me, so we've got this going. All right, this is my beautiful wife, Cheyenne. We just got married. Yeah, we're gonna sing some songs for you. All but like one I wrote, I guess. Cigarettes, coffee black, a shot of whiskey to hold my headache back. Another morning I didn't want to see. Another day in the life of me. It was cold last night and too hot by noon. My heater's broken, my AC too. Another old town where I don't want to be. Another day in the life of me. I'm too broke and tired and hungry, out of luck and out of gas. I call her number one more time. I keep on living in the past. Another reason to keep leaving, one more painful memory. Another day in the life of me. The drives get longer to every show. My pay gets leaner and goes up my nose. Another sad song I didn't want to sing. Another day in the life of me. I'm too broke and tired and hungry, out of luck and out of gas. I call her number one more time. I keep on living in the past. Another reason to keep leaving, one more painful memory. Another day in the life of me. I'm too broke and tired and hungry, out of luck and out of gas. I call her number one more time. I keep on living in the past. Another reason to keep leaving, one more painful memory. Another day in the life of me. Another day in the life of me. Dylan don't like that song. Fresh out of good ones. All right, I want to try to sing
Such
this
a
one.
supportive family.
I usually sing this a half step down. Not that that matters to those of you who don't play music, but you heard my voice crack already. So we'll see how it goes, because it's not a half step down now. It's been a long time since you went away, going on 40 nights and 40 days. So if the rain falls down and the big flood rolls, should I hold on tight or let you go? I called your phone again and let it ring, to hear your voice on your voicemail message sing. It says I'll text you back, I don't answer phones. But I tried that too, and I know you won't. So come on, baby, do you think maybe you won't keep me hanging on the line? Will this blow over if I stay sober? Or ain't that quite enough this time around? Would you tell me what you need from me? I know you told me once, but now I'm listening. It takes a damn sure fool, I know it's true. I didn't have a clue, and now I don't have you. So come on, baby, do you think maybe you won't keep me hanging on the line? Will this blow over if I stay sober? Or ain't that quite enough this time around? Come on, baby, do you think maybe you won't keep me hanging on the line? Will this blow over if I stay sober? Or ain't that quite enough this time around? Still blue, I'm still ain't that quite enough this time around? I'm still alone. Told you.
I think if you had a better poker face, like, less people would know. I was telling that, I'm like, just don't make that face. And then people would be like, that's a cool thing he did with his voice. I wish I could do it. Hi, guys.
Several years ago, I started playing guitar for this. I played steel guitar for this band called the Brothers Robertson, and I had just met them, and we played this really big show. That they were on this thing called the Texaco Country Showdown and like national TV, and we came back home, and I had just met them. I had just moved back from Nashville to my hometown in Springfield, and I had hired their guitar player, and then he hired me to play in their band. Springfield is a very small country scene, and I hit a horrible note on stage, and there's like 600 people in this room, and the singer Rhett, he looks down at me, and I'm sitting to his right, and he's up here in the middle of the stage, and he goes, "Not that one." And after the show, he's like, "I'm really sorry I did that." Well, it was pretty funny. It crushed me for years, but I still think about it.
It's always good if you hit the wrong note, just say, just kidding.
Victor Wooten, he did a bass video, and he says, if you hit a bad note, just go back to it 3 or 4 times, and people think you're jazzy. I can't do that vocally. It would just ruin the song, I think.
You did it a couple times.
I did? Okay. Case in point, I think it ruined the song. Yeah, okay.
Just one more time you could have been like,
one more time, it would have been jazzy. Do a John Prine song because he's amazing and he passed away and it's sad. May I have a water, please? A soda water, if I may? Thank you. Blow my voice out. And a lager as well, please, if we may. All right, this is a John Prine song that we both love dearly. Well, I think it may have been the first time I came up to visit Cheyenne for a weekend. She had sent me this song, showed it to me, and I was like, well, shit, that's good. And I listened to it on the way home, and I was like, well, we're going to learn this. It's a song called Long Monday. You and me sitting in the back of my memory, like a honeybee buzzing around a glass of sweet Chablis. My radio's on, my windows rolled up, and my mind's rolled down. My headlights shining like silver moons laying on the ground. We made love in every way love can be made. We made time feel like time could never fade. On Friday night, we both made the guitar hum. Saturday made Sunday feel like it would never come. It's gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like a tick of a clock that's come unwound again. Heart to heart, soul to soul, and cheek to cheek. Come on, baby, give me a kiss that'll last all week.
The thought of you leaving again brings me down.
The promise of your sweet love brings me around. It's gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like a tick of a clock that's come unwound again. It's gonna be a long Monday, sitting all alone on a mountain by a river that has no end. It's gonna be a long Monday, stuck like a tick of a clock that's come unwound again and again. This is the first honky tonk song I ever wrote. I remember I was like I lived in my parents' attic, and I remember sitting on this like day bed. You know what a day bed is? He like hides under another bed and you pull it out. And
That's a trundle.
Is that a trundle bed?
Uh-huh.
Well, I thought that was the one that come out of the wall.
No,
That's a Murphy bed.
Murphy
That's
bed.
a Murphy bed. Yeah. I don't know
A day bed just like looks it like.
I don't know my bed from my bidet.
Couch-ish. It's couch.
So yeah, I was sitting on that little trundle bed, and I had a 30-pack of hams that I was about halfway through with, and smelled like it. And I was like, I want to write a honky tonk song, and this is what came out. I'm tired of learning the hard way. All these lessons from you. You got me counting my blessings, that you're one of a kind. Because if there was another who had me feeling so blue, I'd learn that lesson the hard way, just like I always do. And there was a time when I'd sleep through the night, and the stars in the sky, they still seem to shine. And now I'm walking in circles. And if empty bottles show proof, I'm learning lessons the hard way, just like I always do.
Poker face, baby.
Yeah, you're one in a million. Yeah, you made me your fool. And I learned that lesson the hard way, just like I always do. And there was a time when I could sleep through the night, and the stars in the sky, they still seem to shine. But now I'm walking in circles, and if empty bottles show proof, I'm learning lessons the hard way, just like I always do. I'm tired of learning the hard way, just like I always do. Boy, it's been this weird thing. I guess I'll just be candid. I haven't played, much shows over the past year for obvious reasons. And I was like, we played a little brief set last week at Morel Fest in our hometown, and then today, I keep messing things up. I'm legitimately nervous to play shows again. It's a real thing. I spent 8 years being too drunk to be nervous. I'm not that way now. I wrote this song. It doesn't have a chorus, and I never could decide if I tell myself it's better without a chorus because it's just a little story. But I think it's just I never could think of a chorus to write, and that's the truth of it. But people seem to like it, so I was got away with one. I didn't mean to be a drunk. I didn't mean to be a liar. But at the end of all these bridges where I started all these fires, where I found a heart that's true among the flames that's so inspired. This song about a dream for when she finally falls asleep. One I hope that brings her comfort, holding hands as if right next to me. As if right next to me. She's got eyes as deep as oceans. She's built walls as big as dams. How she's hid the cracks in walking paths that tell us where she's been. Just like Isaiah turned and walked away from a dozen angry men. Even still she stands, just like the ancient given tree, one that stretches far across the valley in between. This valley in between. Now we follow plans and lessons from those who came before, but the ends don't seem to justify our hearts upon the sleeves we wore. Upon our sleeves we wore.
Thank you for dancing. That was nice.
Right. I wrote this song. My buddy had this sad story, man. Like, he had this story about his dad coming back. His dad had been gone for a while, and he was too young to really understand. All he knew is he didn't see his dad. That he has this vivid memory of his dad, like, pulling into the driveway and pulling a suitcase out of his, or he had a laundry basket while I was closing it, pulling a laundry basket out of the trunk of his car, and he was just like, he knew he was home. There was a fight, and he'd been gone for a while, and he knew he was home, and I was like, dude, that's a sad story. So I wrote a song about it. Daddy's home again. He's home again. His car's in the driveway. He's got his suitcase in hand. Daddy's home again. He's home again. No crying tonight. Daddy's home again. I remember it well, the way Mama yelled. I couldn't hear all the words, but I heard when she cursed. Oh, and how those tears fell when he told me goodbye. And he said, big boys don't cry. You're the man of the house till things work themselves out. And she needs you by her side. But Daddy's home again. He's home again. His car's in the driveway. He's got his suitcase in hand. Daddy's home again. He's home again. No crying tonight. Daddy's home again. And Daddy's home again. He's home again. His car's in the driveway. He's got his suitcase in hand. Daddy's home again. He's home again. No crying tonight. Daddy's home again. No crying tonight. Daddy's home again. Very much. Yeah, sad songs. I have some happy ones. I guess I could mix them in. I'll do an upbeat song. When I started as a sad song, and I was sitting there, I was like, I don't want to write another sad song, man. So I went with the other thing that I'm passionate about, which is space. Passionate about sad songs and space.
That's nice.
Oh, and my beautiful wife. You know what I mean? You're like on this whole other, like, esoteric level that
Okay, that's enough. We're good.
You know. Anyway, yeah. Well, this song is about falling in love with somebody smarter than you, which I did, and I showcased it right there. Up the stairs and down the hall, there's a photo on the wall of someone I used to know who changed the number on her phone. Now she's 1,000 miles from home. It's been more than half a year, and I've drank more than my fair share. But the reason that she left ain't the reason you'd expect, but I probably should have guessed. I fell in love with an astronaut, begged her to stay, but she said probably not. When I learned she worked for NASA, I just thought that she was good at math stuff. Well, I'll never forget the day that rocket took her away. Around in circles she goes, above the planet below. Yeah, I lost her in space. You might say I was a fool, and I'm inclined to say so too. I've been low for quite a while and looking up 200 miles, wishing I could see her smile. But there's a station on TV, they show the astronauts for free. I tune in every couple days just to see if she's okay, while the tears roll down my face. I fell in love with an astronaut, begged her to stay, but she said probably not. When I learned she worked for NASA, I just thought that she was good at math stuff. Well, I'll never forget the day that rocket took her away. Now round in circles she goes, above the planet below. Yeah, I lost her in space. I fell in love with an astronaut, begged her to stay, but she said cosmonaut. When I learned she worked for NASA, I just thought that she was good at math stuff. Truth be told about the math thing real quick, I'm really bad at math. I failed. I mean, math is an integral part of physics, sir. So I was really bad at math. I failed. Well, I'm from Missouri, so here we are. I was very bad at math, like failed pre-algebra twice in high school. Failed it twice in high school. That means I knew the content the second time around and failed it again, which is how the counselor explained it to my mom, which is how my mom explained it to me, and how they both explained it to me in a joint meeting whenever I had these really issues, painful issues with math, and I get caught up in this kind of anxiety trip, where I have pretty bad anxiety sometimes, and I get really bothered by these things like this, and I get in like familiar situations like the Westport Saloon, I don't really know what to say, and I kind of get in the spiral about bad I was at math, and that kind of anxiety runs away with me all these times, and I really shouldn't get to sing this song, to be honest with you, but... We could get this guy a mic if he doesn't really need one. He's loud enough. He's got a really charming personality, I'm sure. Well, where were you when he did? Well, that wasn't a serious question, sir. Anyway. I fell in love with an astronaut, begged her to stay, but she said probably not. When I learned she worked for NASA, I just thought that she was good at math stuff. Well, I'll never forget the day that rocket took her away. Now round in circles she goes, above the planet below. Yeah, I lost her in space. Around in circles she goes, above the planet below. Yeah, I lost her in space.
Wedding cards to put in our tip jar.
Speaking of wedding cards, the song is called Don't Tell Me You Love Me.
You would have think that he was a walking red flag, but I just
Yeah.
charged full steam like a.
I gave you
like
every
a
opportunity
bull,
to turn away.
With the red. That was me. Worked out for me. Doesn't always work out. Flag situation. Talk to me after. I can give you tips.
All right. Don't tell me you love me. Don't give me bad news. Because my heart is too heavy and I'm afraid I may fall for you too. Don't tell me you love me. Don't give me bad news. You don't see, though I show you. You don't listen, but I tell you the truth. Some hearts fit together, but some hands can tear them in two. I can give you all of me, but these hands you hold are aching and bruised. Don't tell me you love me. Don't give me bad news. Because my heart is too heavy and I'm afraid I may fall for you too. Don't tell me you love me. Don't give me bad news. Don't tell me you love me. Don't give me bad news. Because my heart is too heavy and I'm afraid I may fall for you too. So don't tell me you love me. Don't give me bad news. Don't tell me you love me. Don't give me bad news. Thanks a lot. Yep, Spotify, iTunes, all that good stuff. Oh, no, not that song. I thought you meant, sorry.
It is on YouTube. There is a
It
video
is on
of you
YouTube,
doing
yeah. Don't tell me you love me.
Oh, all of his stuff on YouTube because I watched it a lot when I was ignoring red flags. So that one is certainly on there.
All right. So I'll make up for that song with a song I wrote for her. Oh, there's no way I'm going to be able to sing this. It's going to be so high.
I'm in. Are you guys in? Like, look, let's try it.
I read your letter this morning, titled Things You Need to Know. It was a list of stipulations if I intend to come back home. I can tell you're not the one to be played for a fool, and I don't want to love anybody but you. So tell me everything you need your baby to be, and that'll be me. I was a rowdy one for so long, closing down all the bars, without a thought of finding someone, but you ran away with my heart. And I can tell you're not the one to be played for a fool, and I don't want to love anybody but you. So tell me everything you need your baby to be, and that'll be me. I'll never love another man, that's the truth. So when I say forever, I mean me and you. I can tell you're not the one to be played for a fool, and I don't want to love anybody but you. So tell me everything you need your baby to be. I can tell you're not the one to be played for a fool, and I don't want to love nobody but you. So tell me everything you need your baby to be, and that'll be me. Tell me everything you need your baby to be. I'll be everything you ever wanted me to be. So tell me everything you need your baby to be, and that'll be me.
His. I'm really just joking about the red flag thing. He has been a perfect boyfriend, then fiance, now husband. It was a red flag situation when he wasn't interested. So.
I used to live, whenever I first moved to Kansas City, I lived in this place with like 2 worship pastors. And I was still very much me. And, but they were like, one of them was pretty cool. He had like a couple whiskey bottles that he never drank. I had like a bottle of Jim Beam and a bottle of Four Roses, and then like various sorts of Jose Cuervo and Aristocrat vodka that I'd never touched. And I drank a lot of the whiskey, of course, but my buddy Sean goes, like, Tyler, you drink a lot. And I was like, man, not really. He goes, I think you're an alcoholic. I go, if I were an alcoholic, I would drink all these other things up here. And then I ran out of whiskey, and then I drank all those other things up there. And this particular day, I was chasing Jose Cuervo Gold with peppercini juice. And then chasing Aristocrat vodka with the same when that ran out. And I told my buddy Chili Dog this, and he was like, buddy, you gotta write a song about that. Bacon felt the same way.
He has so many friends that are food.
Taco, bacon, Chili Dog. Anyway, yeah, this is called The Last Bottle. I just ran out of whiskey, so I'm drinking what's left from the cupboard that's as empty as the heart in my chest. I drank all the good wine. Now there's nothing but one cheap bottle that you left behind. It's a hard shot to take, but I ain't drinking for the taste, and it don't match the sting of goodbye. So I'll keep drinking this last bottle till it's empty too, like these four walls, our house without you. It's a hard shot to take, but I ain't drinking for the taste, and it don't match the sting of goodbye. So I'll keep drinking this last bottle till it's empty too, like these four walls, our house without you. Like these four walls, our house without you. Like these four walls, our house without you. Do another drinking song that I wrote. This was I've told this story so many times now. I'm probably up to like 120th time I quit drinking as far as the story's concerned. But I always say like this. I wrote this like the 16th or 17th time I quit drinking, and it was appropriately titled "Start Again." But I've been staring through this empty bottle, the one I keep around to hold my fears. For everything I'm holding and everything I've broken, I'll leave this glass reminder sitting here. It's the last my lips had ever touched, just like yours, the last I ever loved. Each day I'm fighting, crying. It's hurting, but I'm trying to find the words, 'cause sorry's not enough. But I'm hoping maybe you'll come back again and hold the other side of these loose ends. If you can help me tie them, we'll wrap ourselves inside and start again, my lover and my friend. It ain't some fortune teller's crystal ball, but somehow this decanter shows it all. Well, I'll look inside and see what took the best of me. And now I'm Thomas, doubt and faith can break my fall. But I'm hoping maybe you'll come back again and hold the other side of these loose ends. If you can help me tie them, we'll wrap ourselves inside and start again, my lover and my friend. Well, I'm hoping maybe you'll come back again and hold the other side of these loose ends. If you can help me tie them, we'll wrap ourselves inside and start again. again, my lover and my friend. If you can help me tie them, we'll wrap ourselves inside in. Start again, my lover and my friend. Liberations. I wrote this song upstairs here one night with my buddy Ryan Overfelt. It's his birthday tomorrow. I don't know if he's watching or not, but you need to call him. If I don't call you, Ryan, I promise you I remembered that it was your birthday before it was your birthday. It's just my bad brain that made me forget. Anyway, I wrote this song upstairs with him one night, and we insisted we were sober, but other people speak otherwise to that. And this was it's called It's After 2. I feel like 3 a.m. is entirely too late for any bar to be open, and I'm fine saying that within your walls. It's just entirely too late for a bar to be open, y'all. Bad things happen. I fell asleep in that closet. No, that closet one time. Dusty Rust fell asleep behind the piano and was there all night. Travis came in and he was still here the next morning. Yeah. Yeah, we had some drunk ones here. Anyway, I wrote this about that. It's after 2, but I'm after 1. The bottle is empty, but I ain't close to done. When I saw her face, it reminds me of you. Hell, I should know better, but it's after 2. Up here on this bar stool, it's easy to see the whiskey costs money, but the heartache is free. I'm looking for someone who don't know my name, who looks just like you, but don't act the same. It's after 2, but I'm after 1. The bottle is empty, but I ain't close to done. When I saw her face, it reminded me of you. Hell, I should know better, but it's after 2. The bottle keeps talking and telling me lies. I know she ain't you, but it's a clever disguise. And I know what's coming. If she's really like you, she'll be gone in the morning before the sky turns to blue. Well, it's after 2, but I'm after 1. The bottle is empty, but I ain't close to done. That look on her face, it reminds me of you. Hell, I should know better, but it's after 2. Yeah, I should know better, but it's after 2. Well, I wrote this song about a guy I met in a Shoney's. You would think that would be more ridiculous, but it's not that ridiculous. He was a really sweet old man. I lived in Nashville on the west side of town, and he grew up there, lived his whole life. And I worked at FedEx at that time from midnight to 5 a.m., so I'd get off work and drive back to my side of town and go to Shoney's, and we'd eat breakfast together. I wrote this song for him. Miss Amy, she's a little older now, but she still comes by to our house. Old Frank, he's been dead and gone. For 3 long years she's been holding on. James been working here 40 years, dropping that hammer and grinding those gears. He said, yesterday I was 20 years old. Now I'm 63, where the hell'd life go? So I'll keep holding on and on and on, to the only life I've ever known. And I'll do the best that I can do. Dear St. Peter, will you let me through? My brother walked down to the river bluff. About a mile downstream it washed him up. Being out of work can take a mighty big toll, and only prayer can save a poor man's soul. So I'll keep holding on and on and on, to the only life I've ever known. And I'll do the best that I can do. Dear St. Peter, will you let me through? So I'll keep holding on and on and on, to the only life I've ever known. And I'll do the best that I can do. I'll do the best that I can do. Dear St. Peter, will you let me through? Thank you very much. This was a song I wrote, another chorusless song. I wrote it as a poem a long time ago. Just turned it into a song. I wrote it for my dad, and it kind of turned into a self-fulfilling prophecy years later for myself. It's called Whiskey Whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, save me now. bring me closer to a better understanding how the world fades from view. Whiskey, whiskey, lay me down, help to rest my soul, the one I lost and never found a lifetime ago. Whiskey, whiskey, sing to me, sing soft and high, until these eyes close fast asleep. Let time pass me by. Whiskey, whiskey, take me home, carry me back where the dogwoods bloom and the wildflowers grow. Carry me there. Whiskey, whiskey, save me now. Bring me closer to a better understanding how the world fades from. Thank you all so very much. A few more here. Please cut me off before she cuts me loose. Don't pour me yet another, or her love I will lose. I can't say no to one more. Bartender, I'm trusting you. So please cut me off before she cuts me loose. I was 14 years old when I had my first drink. I used to sneak it when my dad fell asleep. It made him mean, and it made Mama cry. But as far as I know, it just helped me survive. So please cut me off before she cuts me loose. Don't pour me yet another, or her love I will lose. I can't say no to one more. Bartender, I'm trusting you. So please cut me off before she cuts me loose. Now it's been several years since my love and I wed. And too many nights I've crawled drunk into bed. Now my wife sleeps so alone while I'm down at the pub. And she cries just like mama as she falls out of love. So please cut me off before she cuts me loose. Don't pour me another, or her love I will lose. I can't say no to one more bartender, I'm trusting you. So please cut me off before she cuts me loose. Please cut me off before she cuts me loose. Please cut me off before she cuts me loose. Thanks a lot. Three more tunes here. I can't lose you, 'cause you can't lose what you don't have. You can't break what's broken half, and time don't heal. You won't miss me, 'cause you don't miss what you don't love. You won't find comfort from above, 'cause this ain't real, and time don't heal. Time don't heal, and love won't change this, 'cause it's been broken from the start. And when you're gone, I fall to pieces, 'cause time don't heal a broken heart. Yeah, we'll have memories, but they'll fade as days go by. And what seemed true becomes a lie, and your heart won't feel what's missing from your bed and by your side, from the world you left behind, and your faith when you kneel. And time don't heal. Time don't heal, and love won't change this, 'cause it's been broken from the start. And when you're gone, I fall to pieces, 'cause time don't heal a broken heart. Time don't heal, and love won't change this, 'cause it's been broken from the start. And when you're gone, I fall to pieces, 'cause time don't heal a broken heart. Time don't heal a broken heart. Time don't heal a broken heart. Thank y'all. Yeah. The song I wrote, I was very much in love with Cheyenne and wrote this song. And my friends in Porter Union recorded it, which was really, really cool of them to do. I was also in the band, so, I mean, I didn't sing it, but it's called The Having to Hold. I'm having a hard enough time with my voice.
We would have gotten ourselves in some trouble.
I'd spend my last dollar if it brought her a smile.
If he felt alone, I'd run 5,000 miles.
I took a vow, made your trouble my own. To love and to have and to hold. There's no deadline or end time on my love for you. There's nothing that I'd rather do. So I'll keep this promise long after we're old. To love and to have and to hold.
If it's TV, trade dinners, or reservations for two,
it's all the same if I share it with you. Wherever we go, together we're home. To love and to have and to hold. There's no deadline or end time on my love for you. There's nothing that I'd rather do.
I'll keep this promise long after we're old.
To love and to have and to hold. There's no deadline or end time on my love for you. There's nothing that I'd rather do. I'll keep this promise long after all. To love and to have and to hold. There's no deadline or end time on my love for you. There's nothing that I'd rather do.
I'll keep this promise long after we're old.
To love and to have and to hold. It's the greatest damn story that love ever told. To love and to have and to hold. To love, to have and to hold. Thank you all so very much. This is our last song here. For Kenny. It's always for Kenny and Mama. That's it.
Your mom might be watching.
Yeah, Mom's probably watching. Hello, Mom, Dad.
So Kenny, you got to share it this time.
Yeah.
it's with Mama Cricket. So.
I wrote this about my hometown in Ozark, Missouri, which I just got to see today, and it felt nice. It's a very beautiful town. This is called Buffalo Creek. I was born in a river town where the old folks sing the old time sounds. If I go missing, that's where I'll be. At the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek, the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek. I can smell the honeysuckle in the air. I feel the warm summer breeze blow through my hair. I say my prayers down on my knees. At the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek, the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek. Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? We spend a lot of time making fools of us, drinking and fighting and kicking up dust. I'm amazed those days weren't the death of me. At the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek, the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek. The baby blue dress in her long dark hair. Anywhere she goes, you can find me there. Summer love made a man of me. At the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek, the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek. Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Come on, preacher, won't you baptize me at the edge of the water on Buffalo Creek? Thanks very much.
Thank you, guys.
To my lovely wife, Cheyenne. My name's Tyler, and Fight Inside is up next.